The Kali Yuga began on the 9th day of the Battle of Mahabharat. After the fatal war engulfed many lives, Parikshit, grandson of Arjun and son of Abhimanyu, became Maharaj of Hastinapur. Educated by the Pandavas themselves, Parikshit had all the qualities of an able king. Both the gurus, Guru Kripacharya and Yuyutsu, made him follow Rajdharma properly. And when he was ready for marriage, he was wedded to Iravati, the daughter of King Uttara, and had 4 sons named Janmejay, Bhimsen, Shrutsen, and Ugrasen. Once Kulguru Kripacharya suggested Raja Parikshit to perform 3 Ashwamedh Yagyas on the banks of the Ganga river. On his journey of Digvijay to establish his dominion over the whole world, Maharaj came across a cow, an ox, and their herder. On inspection, Raja realized that the cow was very weak. The bull was standing on only one leg, and the herder was beating both of them. Maharaj Parikshit could not stand this sight, and he loaded his bow with the arrow and gave a warning to the herder. "Stop at once, or you shall be punished." The herder immediately stopped and folded his hands. He went on to give his introduction. "I am Kali Yuga. The bull you see resembles Dharma, whose 3 legs, truth, tenacity and mercy are broken, and that is why it stands on one leg called charity. The weak cow signifies the earth. It is frail as unrighteous people are in power, who go on committing sins and misuse their authority." Upon listening to the Kali Yuga, Parikshit pulled the arrow and said, "In my lifetime, I cannot allow you to enter my kingdom, for you will corrupt my subjects. I shall destroy you right here." Kali Yuga said, "O Maharaj, this vicious circle is created by Brahmadev himself. After Satya, Treta and Dwapar Yuga, it is my time. It is not right for you to stop me from completing the cycle set by the Creator himself. It is not in my power to stop this from happening, but I certainly can change a few things. I am the king, and it is my duty to protect my people from harm that may come in any form." Parikshit confronted, lowering his loaded bow. Parikshit could not kill Kali Yuga, nor leave him open in his kingdom. Thoughtfully, Maharaj Parikshit set up gaming houses, liquor houses, brothels, and slaughterhouses for Kali Yuga's residence, and instructed Kali Yuga that he could not live anywhere other than these 4 places. Kali Yuga looked carefully at Maharaj Parikshit and said, "As you command, Maharaj, but I have one more request. You have set 4 places for me that symbolizes qualities like untruth, addiction, sin and anger. Please give me a place to live in gold, a symbol of greed." Parikshit granted Kali Yuga's wish. Parikshit could not decipher the cleverness of Kali Yuga, and Kali Yuga went and sat in the golden crown of Parikshit as the Raja granted the wish. A few days after this incident, Maharaj went for a hunt in the forest, where he got lost chasing a wild animal. Raja Parikshit started looking for a shelter, and he was extremely thirsty. On his search, Raja came across Rishi Shamik's ashram. The rishi was absorbed in meditation, and seeing no one else nearby, Parikshit asked the sage for water for himself. The sage ignored Maharaj's words due to being absorbed in meditation. Under the influence of Kali Yuga nestled in his crown, Parikshit got angry and picked up a dead snake lying nearby and put it around the neck of the meditating sage and went away. After some time, Rishi Shringi, the enigmatic son of sage Shamik, came there and saw the dead snake hanging around the neck of his meditating father. Rishi Shringi got very angry, and he cursed, "Whoever hung a dead snake around my meditating father's neck will die 7 days from today due to the bite of Takshak Nag." When Shamik Rishi ended his meditation, he became worried when he came to know about the curse his son gave to the king. he sent one of his disciples to Hastinapur to inform Maharaj Parikshit about the curse. Maharaj crowned his son Janmejay as he knew that the curse of the sage cannot be undone. Maharaj retired himself from all the work to surrender himself to God through meditation. 7 days later, Takshak Nag made his way to Hastinapur Rajmahal to bite Parikshit, where he was accompanied by a Brahmin named Kashyap. Takshak asked Kashyap why he was walking along with him. Kashyap replied, "Today Nagraj is going to bite Maharaj Parikshit. I am also going there so that I can revive Maharaj for money and glory." Takshak said to Kashyap, "I am Takshak, the Nagraj. My poison is so potent that no one can revive the ones I bite." Saying this, Takshak bit a banyan tree nearby, and the tree was immediately consumed by the effects of its poison. Kashyap, a learned Brahmin, regrew the tree with the power of the mantras. Takshak said to Kashyap, "I will give you far more than the wealth for which you are going to save Maharaj Parikshit. You go back from here." Kashyap was an accomplished Brahmin who was corrupted due to the presence of Kalyug and agreed to Takshak and went back. Maharaj Parikshit's chamber was heavily guarded by soldiers, and it was very difficult to reach him. Takshak asked some serpents to disguise as sages and offer a basket of fruits to Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit respectfully accepted the gift brought by the sages and sat with his servants and started eating the fruits. Nagraj hid in the fruit that Maharaj Parikshit took in his hand as a small worm inside it. The 7th day was about to end, and seeing no sign of Takshak, Parikshit smilingly kept that worm on his neck and said, "Let this insect turn into Takshak and give me my due." As soon as Maharaj Parikshit said this, the worm transformed into Takshak and bit Maharaj in his neck. Upon the death of the king, all the soldiers were taken aback. Maharaj Janmejay performed the last rites of his father lawfully, and Parikshit attained heaven. When Maharaj Janmejay came to know about Takshak and Kashyap's dialogue, he got very angry at Takshak. To take revenge for his father's death, Janmejay decided to put an end to all the snakes of the world in the fire of a yagya by organizing a huge Nag Yagya. After the death of Maharaj Parikshit, there was no one to stop Kalyug, and gradually Kalyug's influence grew in the form of 5 sins: greed, untruth, addiction, sin, and anger. In Kalyug, or today's world, salvation is only possible